Hi, this is a review of the HTC Cruise. I've had this device now for a few weeks. Thought I'd give just an overview of the device and some opinions. The Cruise is a pretty remarkable device for its form factor. Not totally in love with the OS, but that's standard Windows Mobile gripe for me. I've used a lot of Windows Mobile in the last couple of years, so I would classify myself as fairly experienced with Windows Mobile and knowing how to get around its quirks, but still, even with Windows Mobile 6.1 that I'm running an early release of, it still has its pitfalls and shortcomings. But in any case, let's talk about the hardware first, and we can talk about the software later. HTC Cruise, pretty slim form factor, 1 megapixel camera on the front and a 3 megapixel camera on the back. Some pretty neat options built in: GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G data in the US. So pretty capable device here in Chicago on AT&T network. Phone quality wise, HTC quality, I would say it's between average and a little above average. Definitely nowhere near Nokia, but that's a standard opinion of most Windows Mobile devices. Phone quality is, typical. I wouldn't say stellar. Speakerphone is pretty decent, and earphone piece is pretty good. I haven't had any drop calls, and no one's been complaining about low mic pickup. Pretty cool device from a hardware and form factor size. I can pull out a 8525 here, so we can kind of compare size differences here. So a little thinner than the 8525. Of course, there's no keyboard, so that's obviously going to be a huge deal breaker for some people. On the front here, we've got 4 touchpad keys, call and shortcut to IE, and shortcut to your navigator program. For this device, it comes with TomTom, so this would pressing this button would launch TomTom 6 right now. Also in the front here is kind of cool. They have a scroll wheel, which is active in all applications and the entire OS. So even through mail, I could just rotate through mail. In the middle there is an action button. Because this is an HTC Touch device, it also has the Cruise, or the Cube touch enabled screen. That's kind of finicky, and it's kind of difficult to do with this hand. Obviously, even showing it on video, it's still a little finicky how to get working. One more try and we'll see. Nope. But there is the HTC Cube in there, which is the shortcut launcher. I don't find it that useful, really. I really don't even use it. I'm sure other Cube users kind of get into it and work their shortcut magic that way, but I find it more annoying and slow than anything else, more gimmicky. But in the phone, it's touch enabled throughout the OS as well, so if you're scrolling through email, you can literally just scroll down. The odd operation about the touchscreen is that you have to apply a considerable amount of pressure to the screen to enable touch. A lot more than, let's say, an iPhone. I've had a few of the iPhones in the past couple of months, and definitely, that touch is a lot more nimble, and you just kind of feather it along. This device, you literally have to press down and literally drag or flick like that. So a little more kind of proceeded touch than just a regular flick, and more natural. So HTC is kind of learning. Hopefully in their next devices they'll maybe kind of streamline that, maybe work their magic to make it a little smoother. Overall, the device I like. There are a couple gripes. One, very reflective front face. Beyond the screen color is great. Outside it's a little washed out in the sun, but I mean, you could even see in the video how reflective it is off. The bad thing I don't like is this mirrored finish around the screen. Obviously you can see the camera, and it's a little distracting when you're working on screen. If I'm on a call, if I'm on a speakerphone call, it's kind of odd seeing yourself talking on the phone, but you just kind of get used to it. Another great thing about the hardware is it's all rubberized on the back and sides. It's all one piece here. So in your hand, really solid. You know, if your hands get sweaty, if it's hot in the area where you're talking, the phone just sticks to your hand. That's a really great design element from HTC. Kudos on that one from me on there. On the back, on the bottom there, the standard mini USB jack and mic and reset button. The phone, because it's Pocket PC Pro Edition, does come with a standard stylus. It's an all metal stylus, so that's great. It's better than the like Wizards with the collapsible stylus, or even the HTC X7500 with the plastic stylus. Can't believe they actually even did that. That's my quick review of the device today. What I'll do is post a more detailed, in-depth write-up of the device and its usability and some hacks that I've kind of came up with to make it a little more usable in the next couple days. Thanks, and come by and check it out later.